identify two elements of the traditional marketing mix. So I have four here. So we have the 4 P's, which is product design, promotion, price, place. All right. So product design and performance, promotion, including advertising, the price, and the place, which is where and how the product is sold. All right. So let's move on to the next question. State 4 reasons for conducting market research. 1. To find out the requirements of the customers in order to develop plans to meet the customers' wants and needs adequately. 2. To determine who the competitors are in order to develop strategies to compete against them. 3. To find out about the buying habits of customers or their preferences to decide on the best way to distribute or advertise the product. And 4. To find out what quantities of goods to produce, shapes, sizes, and colors to effectively meet the customer's requirements. So let's move on to the next question. 3 factors which influence consumer behavior. So I have 4 here. So we have affordability or disposable income, taste and preferences, quality, and brand loyalty. So disposable income relates to the amount of money that the consumer has available to spend after stipulated wage deductions. So the customer or consumer would only be able to purchase particular items based on their disposable incomes, based on their affordability, whether they can afford it or not. Then we have taste and preferences. So this relates to the style or visual preferences or what is suited for them. So based on the customer's taste, their particular taste or preferences, this would influence their behavior, whether they purchase something or not. Then we have the quality. It refers to the most effective for purpose, so most efficient for purpose. The perception of quality differs, right? Then we have brand loyalty. This is where a customer is loyal to a particular brand over a period of time because they strongly believe that this particular brand is better than all other brands. So the customer or consumer would buy according to brand. So some people like Nike, some people like Puma, etc. Right? So brand loyalty. Let's move on to the next question. Explain 2 ways in which a business could use social media to promote sales. So we have conduct competitive analysis, and then we have to share customers' reviews and display products and services, right? So to conduct competitive analysis. So social media can be used to access data on the competitors, right? So this data serves to help businesses to create products that are directly aligned with the customer's taste or preferences. A business can use this information to gain a competitive edge and a comparative advantage by creating products that are in demand, useful, and appealing to customers. So let's talk about social media a bit. So on social media, let's talk about maybe Instagram. So we can go on Instagram and type in the name of a business. When we visit the page, we would see all the products and services. In addition to the products and services, we can also see customers' reviews, feedback from potential customers, feedback from customers who use the products. So this information is what we're going to use to acquire data on the customer's taste, on the customer's preferences, on how to even present the product. So based on the customer's reviews, if the customer say, you know what, the packaging too ugly, whatnot and whatnot, then we know, all right, we can now use this information to gain a competitive edge and a comparative advantage. So now we will be creating products around the customer's reviews, around the data that we receive based on customers' requests, their personal tastes, their desires, etc. So now we would be able to conduct a competitive analysis in order to acquire data that will enable the business to create products that are in demand, useful, and appealing to customers. So let's look at in terms of sharing customers' reviews, displaying products and services. So if we conduct a competitive analysis, then we will be able to create products that are in demand, useful, and appealing to customers, which will give rise to the sales of our goods and services. So this is how we can promote sales using social media. And let's talk about sharing customers' reviews, etc. So businesses can utilize social media to showcase their products and services, and this would give potential customers easy access to the information about products and services, as well as the businesses can share the customers' reviews on the advertised products and services, which can significantly increase interest in the business, which would ultimately promote sales. So again, when businesses share customers' reviews on social media, when they display their products and services on social media, it means that potential customers have easy access to this information. Now, customers or consumers, even you are a customer. When you look at a page, it will create a sense of curiosity as well as interest. So let's say a customer is just curious. This would promote sales as well. So they may just say, you know what, let me just try it out and see. This will promote sales. And then also a customer, it will pique their interest because they realize that there are some customers' reviews that they are quite impressed with, and they would like to try out the product as well. So this is also going to promote sales. All right, so these are two ways in which a business could use social media to promote sales. Let's move on to the next question. Other than saving and investing, state two ways in which individuals could manage their personal incomes. So we have budgeting and financial advising. So budgeting is really creating a plan on how you're going to spend your money, right? Then we have financial advising, is where you seek advice on how to manage your income, on how to reach your financial goals, etc. So let's move on to the next slide. Differentiate between savings and investment. So we know that savings refers to the part of the income that is not spent, and investments are purchases of assets, expecting that these assets would earn a future income, right? So savings, the part of the income not spent. Investments, it's like the purchasing of assets, expecting that you will earn an income from that purchase. Identify one form of savings and one form of investment. So I have a list here. So one form of savings, this would be credit union membership with regular contributions from wages. Then you have your susu, and then you have your savings that you would usually put aside money at home, or even in your bank account, you have a savings bank account. Then one form of investment, you can have stocks or shares, and then you could buy bonds. Let's move on to the next slide.